Hey everybody, Russ, Notch Customs. We've got some new panels we just designed and engineered. We're gonna call them the Notch Customs vault boxes. They're a vault because they are lockable. They do have a key that come with them. They have a nice slam latch for when you close the drawer. I designed these because Cherokees don't really have any good storage in the back end. The two holes in the back of the Cherokees on either side of the wheel wells really kind of leaves some dead spots. It's kind of hard and awkward to put product in there. So we came out with the vault box. It's going to hold a twin ARB air compressor. You can put it in on either side, left or right, driver or passenger. So real quick, we're just going to kind of show you how to assemble this. Tools you're going to need. You're going to need a 3/8 or 1/4 inch ratchet. You're going to need like a 5/32 Allen head. You're also going to need an 1/8 inch Allen head. You need a Phillips screwdriver for taking the bolts out of the slam latches, and then just a small punch so we can install rubber grommets on the slam latch. So this is how we're going to start our install. Certain parts are going to go on certain sides. First part's the brace, lower brace. It's going to go on the outside of the bracket. Just drop our bolt through there, the Allen head on the inside. Okay, for now I'm just going to let that hang down. Going to jump to the back side. Also, this is going to go to the back side here. Drop our Allen bolt through, put the serrated nut on the back side. You're going to have two of those. From there, we're going to drop our top panel on. So I just do these legs first so you kind of have something to hold everything into place. If you're doing this by yourself, makes it a little easier to kind of hold everything. We're going to start, we're just going to put everything in loosely at first, tighten things up at the very end when we're done. Just installed the slam latch. This one will go on. When you get it in there, before you tighten it down, you're just gonna want all the sheet metal, both sides, to kind of line up. That's kind of where I'm gonna tighten it down. I'm gonna hurry and tighten everything we've done here right now, and then we'll install the door. Now we run a serrated nut on the backs of these, so it'll kind of dig into the sheet metal a little bit. They won't come loose on you. So you can use whatever tool you want to tighten them up. So now we're going to install the hinges and the door. They're going to use this 10. It's also going to be the 1/8 inch on your Allen head for your Allen key. So on the hinges, they're going to have a Phillips head screw in them. This is for tightening the hinge depending on how much you want that door to be able to move. I kind of like things to look the same, so I'm going to put both of these on the bottom side of the door. Again, we're just going to loosely install everything until the door is in place and shimmed to how you want it to look. And then from there you can tighten everything down a little tighter. And then finally we're going to put the door on. Put a few bolts on there to hold it in place. Okay, the door's on loosely. I'm just going to open it up all the way. You're going to get 4 little rubber grommets. They're going to go on the slam latch. They're going to go just right in here. You can use either a very small Allen head to push them in, anything that's going to fit in there. They have a very thick bottom, so you can kind of push them through. That'll just kind of help drop them through the sheet metal. Finally, we're gonna put the latch in. The latch just kind of drops in, kind of drop the top in first. Set the back on. Install Phillips head screws in the back. Tighten those down. From here, you can close the door. Now, this is a slam latch door, so if you drop it, it's gonna latch right into place. That's how it's built to be installed and run, is to slam. From there, you're gonna check all of the surroundings on your door and see if you like how it's sitting and the gaps. Should be really, really close. From there, just tighten these ones on the door. This is going onto plastic, so it is gonna smash into the door just a little bit. The plastic, you'll notice, is starting to bulge out a little bit on both sides. Just nice and tight. You could over tighten it, so don't over tighten it. As soon as everything's tightened, from there, you're gonna just check the door, see how it closes. Should be a nice clean close, nice and tight fit. They don't rattle. Now that the vault panel's together, this is the passenger side. It's gonna drop in the Cherokee on the passenger side. The driver's side is the exact same thing. Same face panel, same door, same hinges, same latch. Just the top piece is just a little bit wider due to the depth of the fender on the driver's side. We're gonna install this into the back of the Jeep. If you have 97 through 01 Jeeps, the factory holes just on the side of the vehicle, you're just gonna take those out. And we have the one at the bottom. I'm gonna take that out. We're gonna set the panel into place. We're gonna reinstall factory screws. Okay, from there, you are halfway installed. There, we're gonna open the back and we're gonna drill some holes. First off, we're gonna start. This is a 3/8 by 2 inch. We're gonna just put it on our drill with an extension. We're gonna do pilot holes on these. So we're gonna pilot hole these through the plastic, and then we're gonna take the panel back out. We're gonna add some spacers. So the metal's really thin in there. You don't wanna drill through it and then over tighten them because it'll strip the metal. So we're gonna pull the panel back out of the vehicle, undo the 2 factory screws, just kind of set them off to the side for just a few minutes. We're just gonna move this back out to the table for a minute. The kit comes with 3 of these 1/2 inch by 7/8. It's kind of a standoff spacer. From the plastic to the sheet metal on this side, on the passenger side only, there's just a gap. And instead of tightening the screw up and kind of bulging that plastic, we're just gonna send a spacer to kind of fill up the space. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drill the 1/2 inch hole in the plastic. Okay, with your 1/2 inch drill bit, you're going to go through just the plastic. So with your 3 rubber washers that are gonna come in your kit, those little guys, you're going to put your 2 inch long bolt up through, drop your spacer on, roll one of the washers down. This is basically just gonna keep this from falling off behind the plastic of the vehicle. So they don't need to be down very far, they just need to be in there. From there, we're gonna put it back in the vehicle. So we're just gonna kind of line everything up with the holes we just drilled. And they're gonna be a pretty tight fit with a 1/2 inch. Okay, from here we're just gonna line everything up, place the panel back in. Those standoff spacers are gonna stay connected to the screws. because of the little rubber bands we put on them. Okay, from there, we're gonna drop these 2 lower screws back in. Factory screws. We're gonna snug them up when we're done. And from here, we'll go back and tighten these 3 into place. Like I said, don't over tighten them because they will spin. Moving on to the driver's side panel, pretty much the same as the passenger side. First off, we're going to take the 2 screws out of the factory portion on 97 through 01. If you don't have those, you'll have some self-tapping screws in your hardware pack. Remove the factory screws. We're going to set the panel into place. Drop the factory screws back into place. So next off, we're just gonna do our 1 inch with the 3/8 head on our drill driver and put the self-tappers in. Okay, from there we're just gonna install the back screw first. Off to the middle screw, and remember not to over tighten when it goes into the metal. We're installed. It's pretty solid. All right, now that you've got both panels installed, you can start installing all the good fun stuff you're tired of having rattled around in the back of your Jeep. Here on the passenger side and the driver's side. Get all your recovery gear in here. It has Rotopax mounts, so you can mount Rotopax in it. This was designed to run an ARB twin. Sits right on the door. So we're gonna throw an ARB twin in it real quick and then close it up. Okay, ARB twin fits. Switch kits go on it. All tucked away nice and safe. Keep your eyes on Notch Customs. We'll be coming out with some new stuff for the Cherokees. We've got a lot more ideas that we're trying to get finished up.